Alright, so this is gonna be a little weird part of the vlog. It's not really fit in anywhere. But I wanted to show you what I'm down here doing. I was just up on this bridge, about right there, and I was taking a picture of this skyline behind me. And the reason I did that was because every, I don't know, a few weeks, if I'm just very disconnected from myself and lots going on, or I'm down for some reason, I like to get very creative, and I usually come somewhere alone, bring my camera. I have like 2 cameras, 6 lenses in here, and I just took a bunch of different photos. Typically just listen to music while I do it. I don't really talk to anybody, but it's kind of like my short way to reset. And yeah, I'll put the picture up, or I'll put the picture up on the screen, the before and after of the edited photos. But I've never come down here. There's a lot of Cincinnati skylines on my Instagram. But yes, this is one thing I do to kind of reset in life, is just go somewhere and take pictures. It's actually kind of what I did in Seattle too. I just flew out and took pictures of Seattle. So both grand and small extremes. So let's hope this week gets better after this. Take another peek at the view. Wow, it's gonna look a lot better, America. It's gonna look a lot better once I edit it. Oh, I think over here it says Columbus, written by, I think, Kosai's over there. So yes, everyone have a better week than I had. So pictures that I took down on the bridge in Columbus. This first picture here is what it looked like. I wanted to go down there and do long exposure photography, which is where you open up the shutter for like over a minute, and you put it on a very, f-stop of 8, and then the ISO is kind of low, and you just let the light naturally come in and fill in the spaces. So essentially this is a short f-stop. This is probably near a second. So the shutter was only open for a second and let this much light in. Now long exposure photography is more like this, where if you can see this water right here, this light is the accumulation of the light for over a minute. So the water is running, you can see the waves in the water, but up here it's still clear because all of these lights right here are super crisp, because for over a minute this light was just flooding into the lens. So this is a little higher, the f-stop was a little shorter, and then I brought it down a little bit more, and this was the shot that I ended up editing. You can see how the lights are shining bright, these reflections in the water. The water is it's starting to get very glossy and not crisp, and the sky is starting to open up a little bit. Now I took this picture and then edited it into this picture. So this became this. I brought the saturation up a little bit. Brought the shadows down a little bit so you could open more of the sky up, and then brought some of the highlights down and really let the light and the natural light show in. And then yeah, that's about the only edits I did to this photo. The color was obviously big, and then the photo I posted on my Instagram page and Facebook was this photo. So when I said I wanted to be creative, I had this in mind. I took this picture that I took over here and essentially masked this front part of the photo right here, and this picture behind us is a background picture of a starry night, obviously. And then I cropped in, or I masked a little bit of this and reversed it, flipped it vertical, and put it down here to kind of show that reflection down here in the water. So yes, this is what I did. This is how I want to be creative, and this is the final product. You can go check out my Instagram page if you want to zoom in on it or anything. So this became this, and yes. Alright, so this week, I apologize for not uploading on Friday, but today is going to be a quick, short video on what I bought at Kroger's today and what I'm going to do with it this week for school. It's our last week before spring break, so I decided to switch it up a little bit. Not as many exams, so I decided to get a little fancier with the food. And also, I am cutting down on the amount of carbs I'm eating, just to try to trim up a little bit and lighten up before my triathlon, which is in 2 weeks from today. So, alright, first things first, we have on Sunday night, we have our weekly pizza. I got a different kind this time. I got Kroger brand, 3 meat. Typically I do the Tombstone or I don't know, there's another brand. Gonna put some Baby Bella mushrooms on that. And that's gonna be dinner tonight. It's usually the only thing. I had some breakfast earlier, but I don't usually eat that much on Sundays. Alright, so this week for breakfast, I'm going to do, the past 2 weeks to 3 weeks, I've been doing the low-calorie bread with the almond butter. This week I'm going to do a smoothie. I'm going to take this almond milk, a packet of these Better Oats 100-calorie maple brown sugar, some natural crunchy peanut butter, 2 teaspoons of that, about 180 calories, a scoop of this Gold Standard plant protein, and then actually I'm going to put some coffee, the Starbucks iced coffee in there. Going to make this up and then take it to class. But this week for Lent, I'm actually going to give up coffee, energy drinks, and all caffeine this year for Lent. So the coffee is only going to go in on Monday and Tuesday, and then I have some decaf. If I want the taste still, I have some decaf instant coffee that I can use this week for the smoothie. Let's take that to class. I kind of laid this out like as each meal. Alright, so for lunch we're going to do a salad, a chicken salad. So we have the base, Kroger brand tender spinach. Must be very well kept and well nurtured through its childhood. And then we have a bag of the Kroger brand classic garden, iceberg, carrots, red cabbage. Got some Kroger brand shredded carrots. Gonna put some chicken in the crock pot, some mushrooms to put on the salad, chop up the onion, chop up this massive cucumber, and then on top we got some of this Kroger Sriracha ranch dressing, which is about 130 calories for 2 teaspoons, so I'll either use all that or just 1 teaspoon and then put maybe some spicy brown mustard in there or something. And then on top of the salad, we're going to have a Power Crunch bar each day. These are one of my favorite protein bars. I typically buy those plant-based ones, but this week these were on sale and they were out of the plant-based ones, so I got myself some of these puppies. And then one night this week after my exam, this is my treat, is one of these Lenny and Larry's complete cookies. Vegan, 16 grams of protein, no egg, no soy, no GMO, and then 100% vegan. Alright, and then after class, like we said on Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to have a Monster before my workout. And then for dinner, we're going to do like a breakfast burrito almost. 2 cans of black beans. Going to go through, yes, I will go through all of those eggs. About 10 to 12 eggs per night. I do 2 full eggs and then the rest egg whites. Got myself some of this thick and chunky salsa. 3 pepper onion blend, classic stuff. Got this taco seasoning. 3 of these guacamoles in hard form. Then got myself a pack of these Mission 100% whole wheat flour tortillas, burrito style. So that's gonna be dinner. And I'm going to saute it all up and then throw it in the burrito and munch on that. And then I can't be kissing little Ava without some chapped lips. So I got some Burt's Bees. They squeezed some bees and got some wax out of them. Going to use this week, to de-chap my lips. But yes, this is essentially what I'm going to eat during this week. This all came out to about $65. So yeah. Alright, so another thing that happened this week, luckily, was that I got to, yesterday went to the Arnold with Chelsea and her friend Nicole, and Bang was there giving out their new flavor, Froze Rose. Pretty good. It's similar to the Rainbow Unicorn and the Bangster Berry, which is their 2 latest new flavors. They're kind of lighter, feel like I'm drinking like a ring pop, but they're not super sweet, good for pre-workout. So definitely recommend that. And then also, my brother found these at the gas station yesterday, and luckily they had one at our gas station up here in Columbus. It's the new Monster flavor. It's called Ultra Paradise. I think a lime green can. Best way to describe this is like one of those tropical Jolly Ranchers. That's also not too sweet, and yeah, 6.8 out of 10, 6.8. Definitely buy it again. Good pre-workout. The Froze Rose, 7.8 out of 10. Pretty good. Definitely buy both again. So, 2 of the latest energy drinks. Saw Arnold yesterday. Saw few other people. So, all around good day. Now, let's hopefully that means a good week. So, happy Sunday. Everyone have a great week. And I will see you hopefully on Friday with... I might do a Q&A if I post something on my story. So everyone have a good week. Too young to fall.
This is our story that we could take back someday.